Medical gameplay has recently took a hit with the introduction of Tier 0 item recovery. In this video, I want to test what the state of the medical beacons are. To help us with this cause, we have Forged back with us, and Llama has decided to join. In Forge's own words, he is a professional victim now. To take that however you wish. Boys, let's get to work.
I'm gonna die.
Before we begin, it is very important that we real quick clarify some of the terminology that's going to be used in this video. When you log into the game, you actually don't log into a quote-unquote server. Well, I mean, technically you are logging into a specific server. But when you see these funny names, what you're logging into is a shard. Within that shard is broken down into multiple different parts, and those parts are referred to as servers. That is why two different people on the same shard can be on two different servers. As well, you will hear the term DGS, which stands for Dedicated Game Servers. DGS is the more technical name to servers. So DGSs and servers can be interchangeable, if this all makes sense. That is a very high overview of meshing and how the networking works in this game. We could go more in depth on it, but we're not going to. That's not the point of this video. With that basic information understood, let's get to the questions. Llama, go ahead and at your leisure, knock them out.
Do you have any final words?
Tell my mama I'm a misser.
I won't.
Oh no,
Oh no.
mistakes were made.
Are the PDCs going off?
Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made.
There goes my spirit. Oh boy.
Y'all love the PDCs, huh?
We didn't think about
I
that.
thought you turned the PDCs off.
It's in nav mode.
Well, that doesn't. I don't think that turns the PDCs off properly though, because they're
Evidently
technically.
not.
I think they're technically on regardless. But this is not the type of test we were meant for this video, guys.
No.
We can still continue. Just watch out for any flying shrapnel from an exploded C1. So go ahead and do the med beacon if you haven't already, Forged.
Activated.
I see it.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Huh. It is not popping up for me. Give me 1 second. Let me refresh. Let me close and reopen. Huh. I am not seeing service beacons.
Yeah, I've got it right here.
Did you grab it or do you see it?
I did not grab it.
I'm going to disband from the party real quick and see if that changes anything. Llama, I'm going to make you group leader because if I leave, it's so delayed. It
Yeah.
may not change. All right. I've made you group leader. Leave group. I'm literally not seeing it on my screen.
Well, and the interesting thing is I'm also not seeing it anymore. It has disappeared from my list.
Someone might have grabbed it.
Nope, nobody's grabbed it.
Does it tell you when someone does?
Yeah, it usually gives you like a name and then distance. At least it did back when I last used it, which was months.
All right, well, we already hit a snag with this testing because we got mixed results from two people standing right next to each other and right over you. Yeah, go ahead and bring them back up. I don't see the point of leaving them down. Take two, since we got a different result. Why don't you, Llama, go ahead and take him out?
Here we
Please,
go.
God, no. Please. I have a family.
We both know that's a lie.
Med beacon is out.
I've got it again.
It popped up for me this time. So I'm going to grab it. We have a marker. I am going to test something real quick because supposedly if you go far away, that's part of the issue. So I'm going to real quick get in my ship and go a couple of clicks out just to see if there's any change. I was next to you when it activated, so that could also mess this up. But since we already did it, I want to just try to get two birds with one stone. So I will be right back. Obviously, any med beacon payments will be refunded back to you once all testing is over.
Like what, 5,000 per?
It's 50,000 per.
I don't mind.
All right, so I am a few clicks away and it was still showing. It's still showing now. I'm going to real quick do a short quantum jump to Yella. Just because when we test this when I'm farther away before grabbing the beacon, this could also explain some things if we get different results, so.
Bear is abandoning us, leaving you here to die.
I'm at Yella, and I'm still seeing the marker for you, so. What happens if you get revived by someone other than the person that has the med beacon? Llama, why don't you try reviving him? It's abandoned because someone else got it. I am currently on Yella at the Nakamura Valley Aid Shelter. This means I'm on a different moon entirely from where Forge and Llama are currently residing. Llama and Forge, when you both are ready, go ahead and down Forge again. Let me know when he's down, and then Forge, let me know when you are about to put up a medical beacon.
All right, here we go. He is down.
Okay, med beacon is going up no.
I see it. I am grabbing it. And I have a marker for you. All right, I'm on my way to come pick you up, Forged. I am 21 clicks out, Forged, and your marker stayed the whole time. In this next test, I wanted to see what happens if a med beacon tries to traverse a DGS. And thankfully, we have Damer and Aberdeen both within their own servers. So currently, Forged and Llama are over there on Damer, ready to do this test again, while I have remained here on Selen. Llama, go ahead and down Forged, and then Forged, please let me know when you're about to do a medical beacon.
Med beacon going out now.
I see it, I am taking it, I've accepted it, and I have a marker. I am quantuming to Damer. Crossing into the DGS did not erase the marker. Don't mind me. Here I am over Area 18. Forged and Llama are still on Damer. I wanted to test here if multiple DGS layers will affect the service beacon. Llama, when you're ready, please go ahead and down Forged. And Forged, let me know just before you do the service beacon, please.
I don't need to be shot because I believe I can fly.
He believes he can touch the sky.
Oh, I do need to be shot. Yeah. Come over and shoot me real quick. Med beacon is going out.
I see it. I have grabbed it, and I do have the marker. So even though we are through at least 3 DGSs, Damer, Crusader, and I think Hurston is in between Area 18. Through multiple DGS layers, we still have the marker, we still got the beacon, and being 42.3 Game Masters away, we are able to do this. So fantastic. I had planned to do one more question for this video. I wanted to confirm if you could pick up a med beacon while you were in a separate system. So we were going to leave Forged and Llama on Damer while I had traveled to Pyro. Unfortunately, we did this many times and we ran into an issue where the med beacons kept disappearing from the contract screen. I confirmed this with Llama as well, so this had nothing to do with me traversing the pyro or being near the jump gate. It does seem that overall med beacons fall victim to something going on in the server. I don't know if it has to do with something with server health or if something's just not communicating properly on the back end. But on the very first test and on the very last test, both Llama and I were getting different results. This unfortunately leaves me to have some kind of inconclusion to the data because it would just be pure speculation on my part. However, that's where the medical beacons currently lie. I want to stress that this is but a few people testing on a couple of different servers. It is a very, very small sample size. If there's a question that you want answered that this video did not cover, leave me a comment down below and let me know. I have gone back and tested many things off of comments left by people like you. And if you found this video informative and/or entertaining, I humbly ask that you like and subscribe to be notified of all future content. Adventurers, as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.